There was one night at my wife's parents' house that I will never forget. This was years ago. My son was still little, probably around 7 or 8 years old. We had gone over to my wife's parents' house for the evening. It was me, my wife, my son, my father-in-law, my mother-in-law, my brother-in-law, and my wife's grandmother. She had dementia, and man, it was heartbreaking. Because one minute she was a sweet, precious little woman sitting at the table, and the next minute she was mentally somewhere else completely. That night she thought she was a child again. I remember them saying she believed she was around 12 years old or even younger. She was speaking broken French, confused, innocent, almost like a little girl trapped inside an old woman's body. It was sad, but at the same time, some moments were so unexpected that they were almost impossible not to laugh at. I remember we were all sitting at the table and she kept looking at my son. She'd smile and say, "That's a beautiful boy, what's his name?" And we'd tell her his name. And then a few minutes later, she'd look at him again. "That's a beautiful child, what is his name?" And we'd tell her again. Then a little later, same smile, same sweet voice, "What is his name?" Now listen, this wasn't funny because of her. It was funny because after like the third time in 10 minutes, my brother-in-law hit the perfect line. He looked up and said, "Stop, rewind, playback." And the timing was so perfect that all of us just completely lost it. It was one of those moments where you know you probably shouldn't laugh, but you do. And for a few minutes, the whole room was just laughter. Then the night settled down. Everybody eventually went to bed, and I ended up sleeping on the couch. The house got quiet, the lights were off, the nightlight was glowing near the foyer. Now the way the house was set up, there was a baby gate blocking the front area because the grandma, she would sometimes try to leave the house. She'd say she needed to go find her mother or that she had somewhere she needed to be. And because of the dementia, she didn't understand where she was. But that gate was there to keep her safe. Sometime in the middle of the night, I heard a noise. Not loud, just enough to pull me halfway out of sleep. I opened my eyes and I looked towards the foyer, and there she was, rolling slowly through the dark in her wheelchair. I swear, with that little bit of nightlight hitting the hallway, it looked like something straight out of a horror movie. Everything was dark except that weak little glow. She rolled up to the baby gate and stopped. Then she turned her head, looked directly at me. Now, I don't think she knew I was awake because I was squinting, but I could see her. And I cared for my grandmother-in-law, but in that moment, she looked terrified. Not like herself, not sweet, not confused, just dead serious. And she reached forward, grabbed the baby gate with both hands, and used it to pull herself up out of the wheelchair. When I tell you the fear hit me all at once, I mean all at once. She stood there in the dark holding that gate, and she started violently shaking it. I mean, she was yanking on that thing like she was trying to tear it straight out of the wall. And then she stopped. She looked back over at me again and just stared. Then grabbed it again and started shaking it even harder. At that point, my heart was pounding so hard, I thought she could probably hear it from across the room. In my mind, I was thinking, what do I even do right now? I mean, do I move? Do I pretend I'm asleep? Is she about to ram me? What is happening? Doesn't anyone else hear this freaky shit? It was one of those creepiest things I had ever seen. Then just as suddenly as it started, she stopped. She slowly lowered herself back into the wheelchair, turned around, and rolled away into the darkness of the hallway. Just disappeared. And I'm laying there on that couch, fully awake now, trying to convince myself I didn't just witness the world's scariest scrambled jailbreak attempt. So I got up, went to the bathroom and washed my face because I was shook. I'm standing there in the dark with only a little nightlight on, splashing water on my face, trying to calm down. Then I looked up in the mirror, and I don't know how to explain it, but I suddenly felt uncomfortable, like the whole room changed. It got cold, the hair on the back of my neck stood straight up, and it felt like there was a wind gently blowing on my neck. When I say I was scared out of my mind, I mean, I was one bad sound away from becoming a believer in every ghost story ever told. But I didn't investigate, I didn't look around, and I didn't act brave. I just slowly walked my ass back to the couch, got under the covers, and prayed for the rest of the night would leave me alone. Even now, years later, I still remember how creepy that night felt. But when I think back on it now, what stays with me the most isn't just the fear. It's that dementia can turn a normal family night into something heartbreaking, strange, funny, and terrifying all at once. And even on one of the scariest nights I ever had in that house, she was still family. She was still loved. Some nights you leave with fear, Some nights you leave with laughter, and some, like that night, will leave you with a memory you'll carry forever.